What's up, guys? Gate was 10.2 million. Attendance was 18,370. Sold out. Highest grossing event in arena history and highest grossing MMA event in California. Fight of the night, Morab and Umar. Yuri and Almeida won. Performance of the night, I'm wheels up at 11:30, so let's keep this short and sweet.
All right. Dana, never ideal with a pay-per-view, main event change on 24 hours notice, but you've done it before. So I guess what was your take on,
Here's the crazy part. The budget's $7.5 million for the gate. We're at 9.5 when the fight falls out. Fight falls out, we replace it. We end up at 10.2.
Where did it rank in terms of chaos behind it? I mean, it ended up being a windfall for you, but I mean, how chaotic was it? How difficult was it to pull this off?
Every day is chaos in this business. Every day there's something going on. Nobody pulls it off better than we do.
Islam goes out there and dominates in the main event. I just want to get your thoughts on his performance and being willing to take this challenge.
Incredible, both guys. I mean, for Moicano to step up and accept this fight on short notice, and obviously, for the champ. I told you, I said it publicly. He said, "Brother, I am the champion. I'm going to bed. Whoever I'm fighting tomorrow, I don't care. I'll wake up and I'll fight anybody." So, came out and did what you're supposed to do in that position, and actually, like a stud.
I've seen a lot of people say that because of that, Islam deserves some maybe pound-for-pound #1 rankings.
He's already the pound-for-pound #1 ranking.
But is he yours?
Yeah. I'll give it to him.
Fair enough.
Are you happy? Is everybody happy now? He's
pound-for-pound. Yeah, he finally got you. Arman Tsarukyan, what do you do with him at this point? I mean, do you automatically rebook him in the next title fight? Do you go back to the drawing board?
No. Yeah, he's going back to the drawing board. I don't want anybody to ever fight hurt, ever. We've been in these positions before. Went down there with the doctor. Went down there with Heather from the PI, who is, you can ask any fighter or anybody else. She's the best in the world, and you miss opportunities sometimes, and he did. So we'll see how this plays out for him next year.
You feel like he could have competed?
You
feel like he could have competed tonight?
I have no idea. I don't know that. Only he knows that.
Last thing I wanted to ask you, just get your thoughts on Morab Dvalishvili, that amazing fight with Umar, and kind of where you see Morab at this point.
The pace this guy sets and the output that he has. I was actually a little surprised in the 5th round. He looked like he was fresh and ready to go. I expected him to run through him in the 5th, and he was a little more cautious and whatever, but he looked great. Yeah. Morab absolutely put on an incredible performance tonight.
Dana,
yeah.
Do you feel like you have a problem at the bantamweight division, because who fights this guy right now? When you look at it, nobody really matches up well with him. Nobody can manage that pace. Like, what do you do in that division to come up with a really good contender at this point?
Yeah, I think we feel that way when guys come off great performances like he has. But we'll see. We'll see what's next. There's always somebody next.
In terms of Islam, and you saying you think he's #1 now, like you had gone for years with Jones because of the longevity. What did Islam do in this fight and maybe his previous fight that you looked at and said that puts him #1?
Yeah, I mean, Islam was willing to fight anybody. He stayed active, and he went out tonight and performed the way a guy should on a short notice fight when you are the best in the world and you're the champion. Yeah.
So John might still have it if he fought Cho at 151?
What's the question?
I said John might still have it if he fought Cho at 151.
Yeah. Don't be dicks. I just admitted I'm giving it to him. He's the pound for pound, all right?
And when he comes, since he had such a quick fight, do you bring him back quicker? Is he a guy that you can use earlier because he was,
I don't know. We'll see what he wants to do, and like I said, we always sit down and start to plan this stuff out on Tuesdays.
Cool. Thank you.
Thanks.
Dana right here. With this win tonight, Islam 15 straight wins, second longest in history behind Anderson Silva, and now the most lightweight title defenses. Do you feel like he is the best lightweight we've ever had in this?
100%. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. I mean, he's the pound for pound best in the world right now, and he's definitely the best to ever do it in that division.
You announced Craig Pelesian will be going in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Can you just expand on that a little bit?
Yeah, listen, you guys all know the story very well. The Ultimate Fighter is what turned this whole thing around. Got people to learn about the sport. And 20 years yesterday, 15 world champions, multiple top 10s and stars. And, Craig deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. And looking back on the, you know how I feel about season 1 of The Ultimate Fighter. So it's cool. And then tonight to look to the left and see Chris Lieben judging fights over there too. Yeah, cool week.
Yeah, and you went with DC and Chael as the tough coaches for the next season.
Yeah.
Obviously, they won't be fighting, so it's kind of the thinking of how that would work.
Yeah, you know, you always want people that are going to add value, be able to, you know, teach these kids that come in something new. Both those guys are great. Plus, I'm sure they'll both be great TV too.
And what do you do kind of with Yuri going forward, right? He has the 2 losses, but he beats another former champion in Jamal Hill. There's not too much room in the rankings between him and the top. What do you feel like he has to do to maybe get that 3rd fight with Alex if Alex continues to defend?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We got to see how this plays out with Alex now. And I doubt people don't not want to see that fight again. So we'll see how it plays out.
And just 2 more outside of tonight. Patricio Pitbull, the longtime Bellator champion,
yeah.
He got a unconditional release from PFL, and he says he badly wants to fight in the UFC. Are you interested in bringing him into the featherweight division?
I don't know. I'll talk to the boys about that, and we'll see where we're at.
Another one is Aaron Pico. Ali Abdelaziz said his exclusive negotiation window, I think, ends this week.
I definitely know the boys are interested in him. Yeah.
And to look ahead to the next pay-per-view, UFC 312, where does Khamzat Chimaev fit into the middleweight division? Do you think he'll get the winner of Strickland du Plessis, or is he going to fight again before a title shot?
Yeah, I think he probably gets the next shot.
Thank you.
Dana, right over here.
Yep.
So Grant Dawson said he's hoping for a Beneil Dariush fight, that was kind of being talked about. Can we confirm that, or is that anywhere close to being confirmed?
Don't know yet.
All right. Who impressed you the most tonight?
Oh, shit. I mean, it would have to be the co-main and main event. I mean, Morab, the pace he set, how good he looked. I think a lot of people thought he might get out-wrestled by Umar. That was not the case. Oh, and by the way, we didn't even mention this, that he broke George St. Pierre's takedown record, all-time takedowns in UFC. So, great night for him. And then obviously Islam came out and delivered. Yeah.
Absolutely. Anyone surprise you tonight? Maybe Raoni Barcelos is like a 7-1.
Yeah. No, that was a great win too. And also, you know, Almeida beat the number 7 ranked guy and did it spectacularly. So a lot of guys really had good performances tonight.
How about the girl, Aylin Perez? Is she going to get someone top 10 possibly very soon?
I don't know. We'll see.
Appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.
Dana over here. Dana, you've shown a lot of love to the Inland Empire in Anaheim. This was a great event. The Intuit Dome really lit up. Is it safe to say LA County could get more UFC events again in the coming years?
No, we're never coming back here ever again, sir.
Why
It was a terrible event. This place sucked, and we're never coming back. Yes, this place is beautiful. I mean, look how badass this arena is. Look how good it looks on TV. You know what? I'll tell you what I love tonight. So many people came up to me tonight and said, "Thank you for not pulling this fight out of LA. LA needs this, and we needed this." And obviously, when you look at the gate and everything about tonight was awesome. And yes, we will be back to LA.
Thank you so much. Charles Oliveira was a very prominent part of Fight Week. With Arman now back to the drawing board, is it safe to say he's the front runner maybe for Islam at 155?
No clue. We'll figure that out on Tuesday.
Dana, and then finally, Rainier de Ritter had a great victory. Caio Bahayo's on a roll. Khamzat's on a roll. Can you just talk about where RDR fits into middleweight and just how that division is shaping up right now?
Yeah, you look good. I have no clue. Figure that out on Tuesday.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dana over here.
Yep.
Craig Peligian gets inducted to the UFC Hall of Fame, first Armenian inducted, especially to announce that in Los Angeles. Obviously, Arman's not fighting, but still you had a lot of Armenians in the crowd. Just talk to me about, what that moment was like, and also tell us a little bit about you and Craig's relationship.
Yeah, it literally just fell this way that, we're here and the Armenian, the whole thing just sort of landed on tonight. But yeah, I mean, I've had a 20-year history with Peligian, a 20-year relationship with him, and he's one of the best, producers of television in Hollywood. And we lied to him tonight on why he was here. I asked him to come to. He had no idea that was going to happen, and he was pretty excited about it. So
did you talk to him afterwards?
He was with me. Yeah. Yeah.
Final question I have to ask you. You said going back to the drawing board with Arman. Kind of tell us about what that looks like. What are you going to kind of envision?
I don't know. He's not getting a title shot, so that means he's going to have to fight his way back to the title. Thank you.
Dana, you said that the UFC was going to come here definitely, but Vegas was a backup with the fires.
Right.
Can you tell us how crazy that situation was?
It wasn't at all. We were coming here no matter what. Listen, you have to have a backup. You know, you're a fool if you don't back it up and something really goes wrong. But we go. We're going. We went through COVID. We go. We were coming here no matter what.
There wasn't a time where
Never.
Let's see what's happening to. Okay.
Never.
And you're catching a plane. Where are you going? DC?
I'm going to DC. Yeah.
Can you tell us what you think this means for the country after the next couple of days when Trump becomes?
It doesn't suck. I can tell you that. I'm really happy about it, and I love him. I'm really happy for him, and he's actually he'll be here on Friday. I talked to him this morning. He says he's coming to California on Friday, and you know, wants to help out.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Dana,
Yes, sir.
Dana, did you see two former rivals, Israel Adesanya and Robert Whittaker? They filmed an episode together and they were training together. What'd you think of that?
I didn't know that. That's fascinating. Very cool.
And one more from me, another middleweight, former UFC middleweight, Darren Till. He won a Misfits boxing match today by.
I saw that on the internet. Yeah, I saw that. I never heard of the guy he fought, but I guess he's a tough guy, and it was a big deal that Till beat him the way he beat him.
Yeah.
Then over here. After the Umar fight, you had a short conversation with Khabib. Did he think Umar won somehow? Maybe he was hoping he won. And what's next for Umar?
I'm sure he was. We didn't talk about that. I told him great fight, and he said thank you. I don't know what's next for Umar.
Hi, Dana.
Yeah.
Over here. For the French people, do you have any update regarding the fight between Manon Fiorot and Valentina Shevchenko?
What's the question?
For the French people,
yeah.
For the title between Shevchenko and Manon Fiorot, is there going to be a fight?
Did we announce it? No?
That was the question.
Okay. We'll announce it. When we do it, we'll announce it. Thank you.
Dana, right here?
Yeah.
After Morab was announced as the winner, he walked straight to you and had some words that he shared with you.
Yeah, he and I have had a kind of a goofy relationship. So he was just saying, listen, I love the UFC. Thank you for everything. And yeah, he was going crazy. I said, talk to Joe. You and I will talk later. So,
well, when you say goofy relationship, what is
it's been pretty public how goofy our relationship is. He's done some things that I didn't love, you know, and I don't dislike him at all. It's just we've had some moments. But that's typical. I have moments with everybody, so
okay,
no biggie.
Well, was part of this, he was vocal about wanting to wait 2 more months. And then Khabib had said in an interview that he thought that Morab was pressured into taking this fight. How was the negotiation getting him to take this fight when you wanted it this month?
If Morab was pressured into taking this fight, it worked out for him.
What was that all about? Like, was he injured or
who?
Morab.
I don't know. Ask Morab about that.
Yeah, I'll ask him about that. And then the last thing I wanted to ask real quick, toward the end of last year, you had said that you had a meeting that you were going to have to fix the UFC rankings, and we never really followed up or heard from you what that meeting was. Can you tell us what those plans are?
We're still working on it, and actually we should be announcing that next few weeks, right? Yeah, like 2-3 weeks.
A little tease. Does it have anything to do with AI?
Yeah, and some other stuff too. I think we have a good plan in place, and when we're ready to unveil it, we will.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Dana, here.
Yeah.
Okay. Dana, los mexicanos están un poquito acostumbrados, la afición mexicana acostumbrada a ver a algún peleador mexicano en este tipo de eventos. Un mensaje para esa gente con respecto también a lo que se viene este año para los peleadores mexicanos.
You know, all the Mexican people are so used to actually having Mexican fighters at an event like this. I guess means California. Any messages as to what's going on for Mexico this year? What's in store for Mexican fighters and Mexico?
You know, it's funny. That's a great point, sir. We were talking about that a couple days ago, or today, or yesterday, or whenever the hell it was. We were basically saying, can you imagine that we're in Los Angeles with two Dagestani guys, a guy from Georgia and a guy from Brazil are the co-main and main event. The place sold out, breaking records, and the arena's going fucking crazy. This was unheard of. You know, you would have had to come here with De La Hoya or some boxers from Mexico back in the day, but it's just a testament to how much the sport has grown and how you don't have to have guys from certain areas to roll into different cities. It's actually fascinating. But What was his question
Plans
about
for
Mexico?
Plans for Mexico this year. Mexican fighters, Mexico.
We're going to Mexico City this year, and you know how invested I am in Mexico. The PI, the whole deal. Lots of good things for Mexico this year.
Hey
Good?
Dana. Just in the middle, towards the back. Last year, you told us early this year you'd have an announcement to make about entering boxing. Are you close to making that announcement?
No. There's stories being written out there, but no.
In the New York Times with a boxing league with Turki Al-Alashik.
Yeah, I saw that article.
What did you make of it?
I think that the article was incredibly premature, and if there was a deal done, it would have been announced. You would have had quotes from me. No quotes from me or UFC or anything. So
once the Apex has had its expansion, could we see boxing at the Apex?
I think you can see a lot of things at the Apex after the expansion. The Apex is going to be badass when it's done. It's like a $26 to $30 million expansion, so it's going to be very nice.
Looking forward to seeing it.
Thank you, sir.
Dana, you mentioned just Los Angeles. It was a great turnout. Unfortunately, Tsarukian's fans didn't get to see their guy fight. Would you want to?
Who didn't?
Tsarukian.
Yeah.
A lot of Armenian fans wanted to see him tonight. You really didn't get to see that from a fan base standpoint. Would you want to bring him back like a fight night at the Honda Center, just to bring him back to Southern California for him to get that opportunity?
I don't know what we're going to do with him next. I don't know what's next. We'll see. I'm sitting right here right now. I have no idea. Cool. Good night, everybody. Thanks.
Okay. All right. Sounds good, man. Give me a call then, and if I can't pick up with the veterans, I'll fight. All right.
Yuri, congratulations. Obviously, a very entertaining fight tonight and a very impressive victory over former champ. Wow. What the hell? Give us your thoughts right now on the performance and how the fight played out.
Wow, after the long preparation, really long preparation since my last fight, so almost 6 months, me and my team, we took that preparation very seriously. So I'm happy that I showed some little improvement with the hands up and but still I believe in my feeling of my head movement and of the feeling of the distance. So this is my game.
Yeah, it certainly worked out. You had Jamal hurt in the first round. Did you think you were going to have it finished then, and were you surprised at how well he continued to fight after you hurt him early?
Yeah, but I saw like he's hurt, but not too much to to finish it, but because I was prepared for to win the fight. Every round, every moment, every change, every impact, like to win it for a point, but also be ready to end it for a knockout. So I was ready for both, yeah. And that was the change what I wanted to show. Like I don't need to press myself and be hurry for knockout, for like 100% knockout. I want a knockout, but be ready for everything, for make points, not make points, but catch the opponent in the right times. Seriously, not so seriously, make a contact, feel good in the fight, you know. Feel good, and this is something what I achieved. Yeah.
And last thing for me, your emotions afterwards, where you just said, "Listen, I want to fight Alex again," but he was announced for a fight tonight with Ankalaev. So I know you want to enjoy this moment anyway. But what's the plan? I mean, would you try to be a backup? Do you stay ready in case something crazy happens, like happened here in the lightweight, or do you just rest and hope you're next?
Good idea. Of course, I think I'm the guy who likes to be. No, I don't like to be backup, because it's every time like weird. You can fight or not, so but still prepared. No, I want to make a good preparation, and then to face, like I said, Alex Pereira third time. Man, I believe right now, in this line, what we have with my team, with the preparation, what we are right now doing, with my attitude, what I can take to the octagon, to really enjoy the movement, really enjoy my calm in the octagon, to make it better, not like make it better, to push it to another level, like not like tonight, but make it better, just a little bit, and next time again. So this is why I'm doing that, because I'm enjoying the process. Yeah.
Yuri, to your left over here. I just wanted to ask you about your eye and the eye poke. How bad was that, and were you concerned at all when the doctor was talking to you that he was thinking of stopping it?
I still feel that right now. So no, there is no way to stop the fight because of eye poke. I've got one more eye, so so now we are here for fight, to win the fight. Even, you know, I know there is a rules and all these things, but this is the true sport of man, the fight, and you fighting with eyes, no eyes, with if the opponent gets you to the balls or not, doesn't matter. Like for me, it's like fight till the end. There have to be one result winner, one winner, and one who's not. And so I don't play for eye pokes, you know. But I still feel that.
When you did get the poke, did you have any more sense of urgency when the fight resumed? You know, like did you fight? No, you had to go a little harder because you might not have that long.
Sure, yeah, sure. You have to be in the fight more aggressive, more action. When there is something what's wrong on your body, yeah.
The last thing, you know, you mentioned that you weren't going to quit on an eye poke, but sometimes it's out of your control, and the doctor can stop it just because what he sees. Were you concerned by what he was saying to you that he might be considering stopping it?
Oh, no. I will play for the doctors the game that I'm okay. if he wants to stop something like that, no. Like I said, no way for to stop the fight because of this.
Right just one for me here, Yuri. You've kind of faced some criticism in the past for dropping your hands when you get in these wild exchanges. The broadcast team made a comment in that first round after the first couple exchanges that your hands were kind of dropping again. And then as the fight progressed, it seemed like you over-exaggerated and were keeping your hands up above your forehead. Was that something going through your mind as those exchanges were?
I had in the first round, hands down.
The broadcast team made a comment that you appeared to be having dropped your hands.
Fuck them. I worked on that so much. So I think it should be. You should see that.
Was that something going through your head as the fight progressed that you had to?
Yeah.
It seemed like you were kind of over-exaggerating it.
Yes. But man, all the worlds message me every day. Man, you have to keep your hands up. So okay, like I will do that for this fight. I will keep that for, especially for this night. No, like I said, I believe in my senses. I believe in my feeling, in a fight, in my head movement, and that's why I can keep the hands down. But to be honest, like in last fight, it was like with Alex, it was a little bit too much to be so how to say, so satisfied, like with the hands down, even if I get to the second round after the knockdown. Yeah, so yeah, this is something what I worked on, and I want to see the video from the fight because I believe that I did that just a little bit.
Congrats on the win. Thank you.
Yuri, front right here. What did you tell Jamal at the end of the fight? Because it looks like you guys had come and like shook hands after.
I just told him, or I wanted to tell him, like, it was a really good fight and I really enjoyed that. Yes, this is it. And I mean that, like, because he spoke about our fight like year back, yeah, like he think this fight will be a good one between us. So I just had to agree that this fight was really something, because he's a guy who have the feeling of the moment, and that's why he's believed that he can catch me in many situations. But I feel the same, and I worked on that more, I think more than him, because I have more fights in my bio. So,
and you obviously shaved your head in solidarity with the fan battling cancer. You brought her out to the weigh-ins, and we saw her sitting in the crowd watching your fights. Have you had a chance to talk to her after your fight and how she enjoyed the entire night?
Not yet talk after. I just said hello to the crowd. Like I saw her, she was there, and I'm really glad that all this mission was successful, because why we're doing that? Because it's sending a good energy. Yeah, you want to enjoy the fight, you want to smile, you want to enjoy the action, and I want to give something back. Yeah, and this is something what's right now in this world is really necessary to be connected, to be together to fight together with some, and overcome together these things. Yeah.
Yuri, right in front to the left. What kind of a grade would you give yourself for the performance here? Like, if you could give an A or a B or a C, how good do you feel about what you did tonight?
A good C, yeah.
Good C, solid
A
C
good
plus maybe.
solid, yeah. Something like that. Yeah.
Was there anything Jamal did that surprised you, or how was his skill compared to
Maybe B minus.
C minus or C plus, right? How about Jamal? Anything surprised you about him, or how good was he compared to what you were prepared for?
No, C.
C, solid C.
Because,
We'll agree on the C. C or C plus.
No, because there was something good, but not everything.
Understood. How about
no full control? There was no full control.
Not full control, right?
And Jamal, he had some moments. That's why I see what I really didn't took so seriously, and I thought like I will handle that, and then he didn't do just one punch, two punch, 3 punches, 4 punches, 3 steps forward, and I just try to do the head movements and didn't react. So that's why I see.
Understood. And we just found out that Pereira and Ankalaev will be next. Who wins that one and how?
I'm saying that all the time. If Ankalaev will keep his word, because I'm the man who's taking a word seriously if you say something, and he said he will fight with Alex just in stand-up, and if he will keep his word, I think Alex will win. And even if not, that will just show he's not the man of the word. So, and I see his most power, most biggest side in on the ground. Yeah.
But you would prefer to fight Pereira, I think, if you had your choice.
Sure. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yuri, you do a lot of meditation around the world. You've been to Mexico, Slovakia, many places. What's your favorite place to meditate and why?
One more time, the question.
Yeah.
Where's the places?
Like your favorite place to meditate.
I have my own places where I like to meditate, from my home village and all these places in Czech Republic and in the world too. But in the end, there is no place which will take you to the deepest level of the peace and bless like your own home here. So that's why meditation. And right now I can say, I'm speaking about meditations, mindset and all these things, but after my last loss with Alex, I really realize how it can be helpful, because it was not easy time for me that last time.
And speaking on the meditation, do you ever discuss with your coaches how to mentally prepare for the fight in terms of meditating and things like that?
For this thing, I'm too, how to say, selfish, because I like to speak with them, and I like to speak with the people, with the coaches, with the people around me. What can be the best technique, how to live, and what to do the best. But still, there is only you and you, nobody else. There is a people who can help you to find a right attitude, but the attitude you have to keep by yourself, nobody else. So that's why. Good? Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. See you next time. Thank you for today's victory.
I get tired.
it's okay to be like this?
Oh yeah, whatever.
And I had a vantage point of Amar right in front of me.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, he's taking the gloves off.
Yeah, they give me only 7 days suspension, so I can fight next week, no problem.
Awesome. Well, Morab, incredible performance tonight. Obviously, a difficult opponent, and you had a lot of challenges in preparation to get here in training. So just talk to me about, like, you know, what the feeling of victory means for you tonight.
Like, now I'm sitting here and talking to you. This is normal day for me because I just had a fight. Fighting is no problem for me. Just to go through all the training camp, make weight. This is hard, but after Friday morning, once I start drinking and eating, life is good again. And today was also again like normal day, like always. And I wasn't care. I was fighting Nurmagomedov undefeated. I know I was gonna come and just do my fight. And but but same time I am in the gym every day and getting better training. I wanna say thank you to my teammates, New York, Las Vegas, all the training partners who helped me. And I want to also say thank you especially for Aljamain Sterling. I think Aljamain Sterling is so much better than Nurmagomedov's wrestling, you know. Like, I don't know if I say right. Yeah, Aljamain Sterling's wrestling is another level, like, and I don't see from nobody, and then I believe Aljamain Sterling can beat all the Nurmagomedovs together with the respect, you know, because Aljo is the good.
Nice. Umar had his most success early in the fight, and it did seem like you were being more patient than normal to start. Was that the game plan, and did things play out the way you had expected, or was it just something that was going on at the moment?
I was taking my time, nothing to rush. I was there for fight. Like I said, I wasn't like looking for wrestling. I wanted to punch the guy's face, and I was looking for a good opportunity to punch. And that's what I was trying, you know, because that's it. And yeah, so I was taking my time because, you know, like, as you guys know, the later rounds I'm waking up more, and I can even go 10 rounds, and especially he's young, you know, and he called me old before. I have a video, like we have a friendly conversation, and he told me, "Oh, you old, you gotta go. It's my time now." Bro, look at him, bro. Yes, I'm maybe older than you, but I have experience. I training hard. I'm not like what are you talking about? Like, it's like we just have to get rid of the old people. What do you mean? Because of you young? Like, what do you mean? And but I knew he was young, and I know I can beat him. There was no problem. And so every time UFC asked me about Umar, I said yes, but I wanted to fight in March. But problem was Umar wasn't able to fight in March because he had Ramadan. And I guess I was waiting from somebody else who can fight in March. Or if UFC wanted me wait to after March, then I can fight Umar. But and also Aljo had fight against Mosar Evloev, and I was training with him a little bit. I had some injuries on my leg. I had cut, and I have some infections, and I wasn't not waiting for fight. But once I take this fight, and I'm like, okay.
I love it. You started showboating a little bit towards the end of the fight. Was that kind of sending a message to Umar, or just playing to the crowd and having fun? Like, what was the inspiration behind all that?
Yeah, I had a little bit fun. You know, I like to have fun. I don't like negative energy. You know, sometimes I fight. I'm still looking for something positive. You know, I don't hate nobody. You know, just I have. I think it was more fun, right? Yeah. It's just. Yeah, I had some conversations with people, and that was fun, you know. That feels good, you know, when you break some undefeated guy and you can laugh with the people, you can have a conversation. I was looking for Dana White, but Dana White was sitting here, and I cannot, I don't like, I have to lose the position too.
Nice. The last thing for me, you know, as champion, you don't have to pick your fights; they pick them for you. But I mean, this run that you're on, the names that you've beaten is incredible. There's not a lot left. So what's the fight that, if you were picking, is there a fight that means the most to you right now, or a fight that you have that, like, I really want this next?
I want to fight for the best guys in division, like I always do. And that's what excites me, and the next best challenge. But I think I beat everybody in this division. So, and but we'll see whoever is the next best challenge. And I think also O'Malley, he was complaining about something, and he really have a chance. Like we know he can really knock people out if he lands you. He has a big chance, you know. And then I see him as a challenge too, you know. Maybe he will make some changes now this time, and then maybe we go toe and toe this time, and it's gonna be a good fight, I think. But like you said, I'm a champion now. They have to call me out, and I'm ready to come back quick as soon as UFC wants to me come back, and then when I respect UFC's decision now, and then I will fight whoever will be next.
Morab, to your left.
Thank you.
How do you take it to the next level? You've beaten, John mentioned this great run of champions, maybe some of the best champions in the history of the UFC. In your performance, how do you take it to the next level to top what you have done in these last 5 or 6 fights?
Every fight is different, man. If I have to make if I have to take Sean O'Malley down and make it look easy, why I have to beat this guy too much? And I will beat him next time, you know. I want to left more. You know? I don't know, man. Like every fight is different challenge, you know. And but I prove again that I can fight everybody, any style. And then I'm a champion, and I beat a lot of good guys. I don't know how to answer your question. I mean, okay, I'm getting better. So some Russian journalists remind me actually, I was working construction before, and then I forget about this, but I wasn't like a real full-time fighter. But now I'm a full-time fighter, and I'm getting better, and I'm still gonna get better.
Exactly. Umar said he broke his hand. Did that bother you, the fact that he said that in front of the public? Like, did you feel it took away from your win at all?
I break my back during the training camp, and it was some days I cannot get up from the bed, and I was laid down, and I don't have a training camp, and I don't have a Khabib Nurmagomedov to help me to training, and then some days PI was closed. It was Christmas, and it was New Year's and weekends, and every time. Not every time, but it happened a couple of times. Umar was there, and the security, I'm sorry, we cannot let you go in. And I'm not making this excuse. You're a fucking fighter, and you gotta find a way to win or whatever. It may happen, maybe, I don't know. But like, after he disrespect me, he says so many bullshit things. I don't know. I mean, as a fighter, I respect him, but I mean, I don't know. God bless him. You know, I wish him all the best. But you know, it's a fight. And then, guess what? Who broke his hand?
Did he, in the first round, so did he wobbled you a little bit. Was that a slip, or did he actually hurt you with that punch?
I don't feel it, actually. I don't even know that I have some cuts in my... Vaseline was bothering me, like in my eye, like, you know, they give us Vaseline and they get in the eye after. And I don't even know that I have a cut, and when I looked at me, wow, he gave me a little damage, but I don't know. I mean, you know, some Henry's would have bounced me before, like, you know, that's no problem. That's when I wake up, you know.
Last thing for me, you also talked to Joe, and he said, let's not talk about this, but you were saying you hurt your leg as well as your back. What specifically was the back injury, and what was the leg injury that you were, and how did it limit you?
Oh, I don't have my phone with me, but I will post it maybe picture later. So like in November, I got big cuts on my leg, and then this is just heal up like Wednesday, like close finally. It was big cuts, and then it was taking so long to heal up, and then it get impacted, and then every time somebody touched me and I was doing wrestling or kicking, that was so painful, and that was challenge for in this training camp. And then so what happened was, so I take this fight like about 6 weeks notice, and the UFC Embedded was coming to take shoots, and then we take some sparring video interviews and sparring videos in my gym, but and then I said, okay, let's go outdoor. And with my friends, I go outdoor, and I was grabbing my friends, running the mountains and lifting, and like lifting heavy, and then my back messed up, and then I was doing workouts that I was not doing last maybe 8 months, and it hits me then. And then I had this fight, and I and I'm like laid down in my bed, like depressed. I cannot go gym, and Umar Nurmagomedov talking trash. Oh, Merab will pull out. I won't be surprised if Merab pull out. I'm like no, I'm not gonna pull out. I'm never pull out.
Rob, over here in the back. Considering the injuries that you just mentioned, and a couple days ago you said it was hard to stay positive during the training camp. Looking at it now, after your win, how rewarding is this win?
Like I said, today it's like normal day. Fighting is nothing for me. Like to go all training camp, this is hard. Today I feel normal. Like I don't feel like I did anything specially. I'm just normal, no problem. But I think I will feel when I go my country again. This everything, So now when I drop the belt, now I wasn't like shocked and everything. The first time I was shocked, and when I go my country and I see the people was so happy and excited, I think I will feel in my country again. But today, nothing, man, nothing. My life is same, nothing changed. Like I still have same friends and same life, and but I'm hungry and I want to keep this belt and I want to keep winning and just do my best. That's my life. I every day I try to do my best, either it's training or fighting. That's it.
We're up in the front right here. I believe you broke George St. Pierre's record for the takedowns in the UFC. So what does having that record mean?
That proves the Dvalishvili wrestling is good. I can take people down. That's good. That's good. Another record, and good thing. But I don't know. I wasn't trying much wrestling today.
And you said at Media Day you were hoping you guys would be good at some point after this fight. We saw you shake hands pretty briefly in there, but have you had an opportunity to talk to Umar or any of the rest of his team?
No, I did go to Habib and I shake his hand and I tell him that I respect him so much, and he really did a lot for MMA, and he really make his country Dagestan proud, and he did a lot for his country Dagestan, especially MMA. MMA, like Khabib, Conor McGregor, and great fighters like. I respect all the guys, DC, and all the guys who really put a lot of work, cut a lot of weight, and worked hard to make UFC what is this today, And so yeah, I did shake Umar Nurmagomedov's hand, but I don't have a chance to talk to him. But I don't have nothing against him. I was really mad, when he disrespected me, and he said I was ducking him. I never ducked. Every time UFC asked me to fight him, I said okay, I will fight. But and then the last time they asked me, I said I will fight March. And March was like my 6 months from September when I win the belt. I said either February or March. And Umar say, oh, Merab, February fight is in Australia. I'm not going to fight there. And then March is Ramadan. Bro, it's not my problem. Like, what are you going to do? And now I give him a good opportunity to fight in January with Islam and other guy. And then, so, that's it. But yeah, all the respect, no problem. I was mad, really mad. But now I'm good. I moved on. No problem.
Morab over here in the back. Congratulations. Morab, can you just describe that moment in the third round? Dangerous fighter in Umar, and then you see him start to slow down. The crowd gets into it. The whole arena is cheering for you. You talked about how you felt like the underdog, and then you win the crowd over. How do you even put that into words?
I don't remember exactly that moment, but I was enjoying the fight. I was happy to. I was there in front of Umar Nurmagomedov, and I know that I have a good fights, like like tough fights. Like it was like you make little mistake, or he will charge you, or if he makes little mistake, and I will charge him. And that was like I was enjoying that moment. But yeah, then I have some fun with the crowds too.
Featherweight champion Ilia Topuria said, this is a great victory for Georgian wrestling. Obviously, Ilia's doing really well. This is a big fight. Just, do you feel like if you guys keep going, you can bring the UFC to a country like Georgia for a big event one day?
Yeah, that's our dream, to bring UFC in Georgia. Like Giga Chikadze was trying to bring UFC in Georgia. Ilia also try. I mean, I will do everything, and I try, but what I find out is hard now. But yeah, we will, of course, we will. And then it may take some time, but for sure. And thank Ilya. Yesterday, I think yesterday he called me. Ilya called me, and he gave me good advice. And now, he's my brother. And now I'm gonna go Australia and then support his brother making his UFC debut, Alexander Topuria. I think he's even better version than us. Like yeah, he's. I mean, I'm not gonna say he's better than Ilya, but he's better than me.
Morab,
right here.
I think in one of your interviews right in front of you here, leading up to this fight, you had mentioned this really ambitious plan of maybe doing 4 title defenses in 1 year, which would be the record. Sitting there right now, do you feel like you could fight 3 more times this year?
I would love to. I like challenges, and I would love to. If UFC give me this one, no problem. Whatever UFC ask me, I will do it. No problem. I'm good. I try vacation after I win the belt. It wasn't worked out, so now I'm good. I'm back to work.
So, Morab, all week we were commenting that everyone was surprised that you were an underdog. You were like plus 200. Probably a lot of people made a lot of money on you today.
Wow.
But how did that really affect your mindset to know that you were a 2-1 underdog going into your title defense against the guy who did not have a resume like yours?
Let me tell you first. So every time people bets money on me, I'm so worried, because I remember when I had my debut at UFC, somebody called me night before, "Hey, Morab, how you feeling? Are you gonna win this fight?" Of course, doesn't matter what you go through, you're ready mentally to. Training camp is never perfect. And I tell him, yes, I'm gonna win, and he bet money, he lost. He told me I lost a lot of money, and not a lot of, but he lost money, and I was feeling bad. I still feel bad. And the people telling me that they are betting money, I feel bad. And then like I don't like this, like betting and stuff like this and whatever. But to answer your question, the underdog, I don't care. I don't care what people's opinion is about me. I believe my hard work. I work hard. I'm doing my best every day in the gym. I'm getting better, and I'm focused on myself. I'm not focused on somebody else, because everybody else thinking different. So I think world was against me. I used to, like last couple months, I blocked so many followers on Instagram because they was talking trash. They was going crazy, but I don't care.
So you got the takedown record. You have headlined the highest gate in UFC history. You have the most win streak in bantamweight history, most control time. Are you the greatest bantamweight fighter in the history of the UFC?
No, Aljamain Sterling is the greatest. Yeah. And don't forget, Dominic Cruz is one of the greatest.
Morab over here, congratulations on such an impressive victory. I mean, at press row, we were just amazed on how easy it was for you after
guys,
the third
sorry,
round.
just letting you know, guys, Aljamain Sterling beating me every day, easy, no problem. Training, he's better than me.
Again, congratulations on just a dominant win toward just getting a second win for yourself in the fight. It looked at times as if you demoralized Umar, just beat the fight out of him. He was searching for answers, couldn't really find a plan B. Did you feel like you beat the fight out of him and just demoralized him in this one? Especially towards the end, too, when you were just throwing him around?
It's up to you guys, yeah. I mean, I wish the fight was more longer, and I will enjoy more. Yeah, but it's up to you guys. I'm sure, I don't, yeah. Like, I had fun there. I don't remember many things there. But yeah, I mean, if you say this, I guess if it looked like that, I guess it was like that.
You had fun all of fight week. You're having fun now. You told us you wanted to go back home, eat some khankali. What's the victory celebration going to look like?
Oh, khinkali sounds good, and I make khinkali here in America called Namo. Everybody can order from the home. It's my company, and then I mean all the Armenians know he's from Armenia. That's why all the Georgians. If you wanna eat khinkali, order my khinkali Namo. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, I'm not this much hungry now. Yeah, but I will eat something. Okay. Thank you, everyone. I'm grateful. First of all, I'm grateful for UFC, and life is good. I love my life. I love wake up every day, go gym, training, help my training partners. Thank you, all my training partners, to whoever helping me, and that's life. We make each other better, and I'm grateful. Yeah, life is good. And then one more thing, don't let them bully you. Like a lot of people was texting me. They was telling me that Umar will kill you. Umar will do this. You done. Even US today, Umar in Pace-Off, he said this is last time you holding this belt. Like, don't listen, please. Don't listen. Believe yourself, and everything will be good. საქართველო, მადლობა. ყველაფრისთვის ჯიგრები ხართ, ჩვენ ერთხელ შევძელით ესა და მადლობა ყველა კარგ ადამიანს, ვინც იცის შრომის ფასი და ვინც არის ჩვენი ქვეყნის პატრიოტი. Thank you, everyone.
Don't forget to take the gloves off.
Islam, obviously a very, very impressive victory. I mean, finishing it in the first round. So, I mean, how satisfied are you with your performance and how things went tonight?
I'm really happy. Always happy when I finish some fight in first round. No damage, no cuts. Because after the last fight, the cuts, the everything like bother me 1 month, you know. But now feel good, you know. Nothing bother me, nothing pain.
Nice. How challenging was the last 36 hours or so for you with the change of opponent, having to put a game plan together and all those things? How challenging was this for you?
Nothing. For me, it's nothing, man. I not prepare myself just for Arman or someone, you know. I prepare myself for fight. And for me, it's no matter. I always tell you guys. And if this happened like before 1 hour, I will say yes, because I training last 3 months for the fight, not just for one opponent. For the fight, no matter who is gonna be. That's why for me it's okay.
What was the process? I mean, did you bother to go watch film and like actually try to prepare a game plan, or was that not even...
just honestly, I just watch his one fight against Jamil Taylor. I just, because he's a southpaw, and I just watched one fight yesterday night. That's it. And because I already know what Moicano did, and I was in Brazil when he fought with my teammate Zubairati Khugov, and this victory for him, dedicate for him, because you know that time Zubair is lost, but now I revenge.
Nice. Dana White was here earlier. He's always said John Jones is pound for pound #1. Tonight he says he's changed his mind. You're the pound for pound #1 and the greatest lightweight of all time. So what do you think of that praise and to finally have the boss's approval there?
I think now I'm close to be Hall of Fames.
Absolutely. Last thing for me, I mean, obviously as the champ, they got to line up the challengers for you, but I mean, it seems like maybe you could call some shots now. They said Arman won't be next. They won't reschedule Arman. So is there a fight that makes the most sense for you or that you want?
Not my business. I'm the fighter. Just send me contract. That's it. I need some new target. I need some job.
Islam,
I want to be busy.
Curious, given your dominance and now that you've been declared the greatest lightweight of all time, do you start thinking about a move to welterweight at all?
Just one thing. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but I told you, I'm not leave the sport without second belt. I need the second belt to be, and after I will talk, I'm like greatest or something, but right now, my goal to be double champ. I don't know, guys, it's gonna be next fight or when. I'm gonna still fighting, still winning, defend my belt. How many times the UFC want I'm defend my belt, I will defend. And even when they give me chance, I want to be double champ.
Are you motivated just by racking up title defenses, or do you feel like goals like other fighters had of becoming 2 division champions, or even Alex Pereira wanted to be a 3 division champion? Does that kind of thing motivate you?
Yeah, I can be 3 division also. Just give me the chance, that's it. I will fight with the Duplessis. If they give me the chance, I will fight with him also. I swear, if Dana White send me contract, I will fight with him also.
Thank you.
Well, to take that a step further, Islam, Ali told me you could fight at 205 and beat Alex Pereira.
No.
That too much?
It's too much.
What were your feelings towards
No, I need to know. I need the DC diet program to be 200 pounds.
You just have to take a shot at DC. You're very mean to DC.
DC also bring to locker room for me like 10 minutes ago some bakeries.
What were your feelings towards Moicano? Because it seemed like during the face-off, like you were kind of annoyed with him, and then you didn't touch gloves in the cage. Like, was there an issue between you guys we didn't know about?
No, respect, just respect. we make this happen, for all of you guys, all of you MMA fans, But this is the fight. We don't have to be friends, but I respect him, and he also have to be grateful because he fight for the title. I give him big opportunity, and I cannot fight with number 10 and give like some close fight or take some damage, That's why I'm a best fighter in the world, and I'm finishing first round.
Was it difficult to keep your emotions balanced after watching Umar's fight? Was it difficult?
Honestly, it was hard. I tried to warm up, but I still watching all fights, and make me a little bit sad. But Umar looking good, Umar still young, still hungry, he have time. Because he still young, he makes some mistakes, in this fight. And Morab did his job very well, and they have close fight. Umar not take some damage. He landed good shots, but it's okay. He broke his arm also, and 100%, I think he will come back because he young, still hungry, and he's gonna be UFC champion one day, inshallah.
And just last thing. There's this video going around of you taking down a horse. Is this real? It's like
horse?
Yeah, it's an old video. It looks like you're trying to wrestle with a horse, but we're not 100% sure if it's real or if it's you.
I don't see this video. No. Horse is one of the favorite animal. I'm good with horse also, not wrestling.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm friend with horse.
Islam, you've made it clear that over here. You've made it clear that rematches really don't interest you, but looks like Charles Oliveira might be next if you are to stay at 155 pounds. Is that the fight you want, and are you ready for that?
I'm ready for anyone. I'm not gonna say some of the name, but just send me contract. I'm a fighter. It's not my job, choice opponent. Just send me. I will sign. That's it.
What's your message to Arman Tsarukyan? It seems like he lost his opportunity, but what's your message to him?
Get well soon. That's it.
Will you give him the rematch again, or again you don't?
It's not my job, man. If UFC won't send me contract, that's it. Who gonna make 150 fight? Let's go.
Islam over here. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Islam, you've known, obviously been with the school of Abdul Manap and known Habib in the family since you were a teenager. 3 of you guys competing tonight, 2 of you in title fights. Now that it's over, can you just put into words what it meant to you tonight with the whole team?
Honestly, one of the big night for our team, But, I'm not not so happy about the victory because Umar lost, honestly, But it's okay. Some of the day we win, some of the lose, and always we say thank God, alhamdulillah. And I know Umar gonna come back, and from our team we have many small killers, who are gonna come to UFC and they're gonna have some success because we all our team about hard work. We're training more than everybody, and we deserve to be here, deserve fight for the title, and I know many more guys come to UFC from our team.
You've had 1 loss in UFC, and now you've gone on to be the champion. Dana White says you are pound for pound number 1. When you go back and talk to Umar, what is your advice to him as he looks to make the comeback?
Umar is I told you, hard worker, but I know he's gonna work more hard right now. And he need just experience, one thing. These kids have everything. He good in the striking, in the wrestling, grappling, but he need one thing, more experience. More experience in the 5 rounds, more experience in the UFC. And that's it. I don't have to say something to Umar because he have great coaches, great brothers around him, and he's a hard worker. Number 1 thing is what you have to do, just training hard. And these kids will come back, inshallah.
Thank you.
Islam, talking about the rematch, would you be interested here? I'm here. Would you be interested to fight the only opponent of yours that is still undefeated in MMA. He's 19-0. You actually met him at the 2016 at the World Championships in Sofia. I filmed it. His name is Valentin Benishev. He's still undefeated in MMA. He's
in the UFC.
No, he's not in the UFC. That's the problem, actually.
Man, when he come to UFC, I become like 45 years old. I'm not gonna wait him. Bring him. If he gonna still winning, man, let's go. I'm never choice opponent. If he deserved fight for the title, come to cage.
Okay, and because of that reaction of Ali, I want to show you a shirt. It's actually a present from Abdulmanap to my father. Just to let you know that I'm...
Man, I don't say something bad. I just don't know this guy, and if he come...
Can I just show you the shirt?
Yeah, you can show me. But I feel is you some upset something.
I'm just surprised by the reaction of Ali. That's actually the shirt that Abdulmanap gave my father like...
MashaAllah.
14 years ago.
Wow.
When he was at the training camp in Pakistan. Just to let you know that I'm serious. Sorry.
Yeah, respect, man. Thank you.
Салам алейкум. С победой, Ислам. Немножко по бою. Макайна довольно дерзко начал бой. Ты ожидал от него такого начала?
Да, я ожидал. Мы уже, даже в раздевалке обсуждали, что Moicano начинает агрессивно с первых минут, не спешит, чтобы был на чеку. Он все бои так начинает, старается давить вперед. Лоу-кики, вот то, что он мне лоу-кики старался бить со всей силой в колено, мне Хаиб тоже предупреждал, что он бьет лоу-кик, бьет джеб, будь осторожен.
Ты уже говорил иностранным коллегам, что тебе, что у тебя не лучшее было состояние после того, как проиграл Умар. А как, по твоим ощущениям, чувствовал себя Хабиб? Потому что, в отличие от тебя, ты тренировался, разминался, а он был именно там. Он был, в смысле, у октагона. После этого ему нужно выводить тебя на бой.
Хаиб здесь с первого боя, с утра. В 12 часов дня он выехал и здесь находился на арене.
Тем не менее, именно после боя Умара у него...
Конечно, был расстроен, да, как я скажу, конечно. Был расстроен, сразу зашел, сказал, сфокусируйся на своем бое, не думай об этом, мы потом обсудим. И все, мы еще даже не разговаривали. Хаиб пришел после Умара боя в раздевалку, и мы вместе пошли к октагону, и Хаиб поехал, наверное, к доктору с Умаром.
Ты сказал, что готов пойти в другой дивизион, но тут Илья Топурия написал, не знаю, видел ты или не видел,
да, мне
что
говорили.
Он сможет тебя финишировать, и это будет легко. Что ты ему можешь ответить на это?
You said that you're ready to go up a division. There's a tweet from Ilya Tapuria that he can go up the weight and he can beat you with no problem. What do you think about that?
Не знаю, еще столько соперников, и все хотят меня там в первом, во втором раунде финишировать, все говорят об этом. Но я же сказал, сделайте 70 килограмм, заходите в клетку и посмотрим, кто кого финиширует там.
There's all these opponents, they all say they want to finish me in the first or second round. I already said, if you can make 155, you can get into the cage. Let's talk about it then.
Теперь у тебя 4 защиты подряд. Дейна Уайт, который был здесь ранее, сказал, что ты лучший легковес в истории. Ты себя считаешь лучшим легковесом в истории?
Мне пока рано об этом думать. Это, наверное, после завершения карьеры я буду считать себя кем-то. Но сейчас я считаю себя чемпионом и лучшим бойцом. И все.
И последнее от меня просто уточнить. Твоя фраза «Кое-кому повезло, что его здесь не было». Это про Армана?
Да, это направлено было к Арману, но я к этому бою готовился очень сильно. Честно вам скажу, за 3 месяца мы начали подготовку в горах, там в Махачкале готовились только. И я был готов к любому. Здесь многие удивляются, там ты принял бой, за день там соперник поменялся. Я же вам говорю, я готовлюсь не только там под какого-то соперника, я готовлюсь под бой. И в этот бой я был готов на 100%. Полностью я выложился на всех этапах подготовки. Полностью мы все этапы подготовки от 0 до 100 прошли, и я был готов сегодня против любого выйти. Бывает у меня не лучшие дни, когда я выхожу в клетки. Бывает там всякое, может быть, травмы, там заболел, какие-то простуды. Но сегодня я был на 100% готов.
Спасибо еще раз с победой.
Islam, you became a father again recently. How were you able to balance training camp and having a newborn home in Russia?
It's normal. I have 3 kids. I don't see them much, because last 5 years I travel a lot with when I have fight, when someone from the team have fight, That's why about the family, about the kids, I will thinking about after my career, because now don't have much time, because now from here tomorrow we travel to Dubai and Usman have fight. We will be there to support him, and after that I will go home.
Are you excited to go home after?
Oh, of course, because I have big family, a lot of friends, they're all waiting for me.
Ислам, можно вопрос? Скажи, есть ли какое-то спортивное сочувствие Карману, вот что так вот получил травму последний
Конечно, я же человек. Плохо, конечно, что боец получает травму еще в такой момент. Я тоже знаю, что он проходил такую же подготовку, готовился, много усилий потратил. Ну, желаю здоровья ему.
Спасибо.
Thank you so much, everyone. Спасибо.